It's 8:04 a.m. May the 8th. May the 8th, 2013. I woke up a little bit before 5 a.m. and hold on a little bit. And they start up in the pain in the tush area, trying to be polite about it. And they haven't stopped until now. Now that I'm on the camera. And I was trying to go to the bathroom. Now, this is usual. This is what happens all the time. I can tell I can go. But they can see every tiny movement that you can make. So when they can tell when it's coming out. Excuse my French. And then they zap you. Zap you. Zap you, zap you. Guess what? Can't go. Breaking the law. The law says no impairment of bodily functions. But this is the South, the most violent region of America, with the highest crime rate in the world. The South. And it's not close. Now there goes the train engineer. But he ain't going to blow loud enough where you can hear him. He's just right across the street. I can barely hear him. And he's not supposed to be blowing a horn there. That's a quiet zone. He's breaking the law. And he's not supposed to bring on that train any electronic equipment. And of course he does. He's got most likely a computer we call a laptop. He's breaking the law. And he's harassing, breaking the law. But that's KCS Railways. They have a headquarters here. And most likely, he's a white Southerner. You know, the worst reputation for being a racist and a bigot in this country, if you go by history. Now, what's this all about again? It's about the blacks coming here for the first time in 1986. And me calling the NAACP. And my phone was bugged at the time. All right, that's how they know. Now, how do I know it was bugged? Because anytime I went out anywhere, be trailed by either skinheads, the cops, or my dad used to live here, or the retired major from the Shreveport Police Department's wife. She'd be trailing him wherever he went. Not all the time, of course. Why? Because of racism, bigotry. Okay, train engineer, a little bit louder. They can't hear that. See? Now, how does he know about any of this stuff? Unless he was a train engineer back here in 86. Might have been. He might know everything. Now, what's the whole purpose? What's the end result? That I can make it look like I died a natural death. This is what the neighborhood watch has now become because there's no oversight. Because there's too many of them. And again, the government department that oversees, agency that oversees neighborhood watch is the Department of Justice. Now the bigger agency that oversees the Department of Justice is the OIG, Office of Inspector General. Now, about 3 years ago, the head, they always do annual report. And in the Department of Justice, he's trying to disturb me right now, the train engineer, but you can't hear it. She said of the woman then, she might be still there, that the biggest problem, she said in the annual report about the Department of Justice, that it was no oversight of the neighborhood watch. The biggest problem in the Department of Justice. And these white Southern racist bigots know this. And then you're going to give them a torture system? Now here's the end result. I haven't broken any laws. I never harassed a neighbor in my life. And I'm being tortured to death because I called the NAACP and told them the facts of life. I gave them the exact names of who was harassing the blacks the most. And this is what this is all about. That white Southern racists and bigots, cops, can torture you to death while everybody's looking and get away with it in the name of racism and bigotry. Thank you.